Alright guys, we are back today with my 2019 Ford Taurus here, and we're going to be doing a air intake install video. Surprisingly, there are not a whole lot of videos of air intakes, the naturally aspirated 3.5 V6. I figured this would be a great opportunity to show you guys one of the few, if not only one, intakes available for the Taurus of this generation currently. So this Taurus body style was made from, I believe, 2011 to about, I don't know, 2019 or so. So they've been around for a while. A lot of people have their hands on them, and I've seen a lot of homemade style air intakes, but I found on eBay for $150 this part number air intake right here. It comes in the box over there. I'll show you in a moment. You know, it seems like a decent setup. So it's got a heat shield and all that good stuff. All the other stuff like K&N, the more higher end people would use. Like I said, I've never really heard of this brand, but they look to be legit enough for what I want. So obviously I want more sound, maybe a little more power or miles per gallon. That's up to each individual to debate, though. There's enough debating that goes on with these intake systems, whether they work or not. I like the noise they make. They sound cool, and it's really not a lot of money. So guys, let's go ahead and get started with installing this intake. All right, so we got everything unboxed and unwrapped. As you can see, there's our new system. And when I was buying it online, I thought this would have been plastic, but this is actually a metal. Feels like aluminum or something like that. So looks like a lot of nice pieces here. There's our hardware kit right there. It looks intimidating, but it really isn't once you start putting all this stuff together. This is actually a very simple job on the Taurus, as the intake sits right up top here. It's all just going to be, you know, taking this off, taking that clamp off, and just pulling some of the PCVs, and we should be good to go. Like I said, initially looking at the kit, it looks like a pretty high quality kit. So for about $150, you know, you get a lot of good stuff here, it looks like. So let's go ahead and get this stock one off. I'm not going to show you how to take the stock one off. It's pretty straightforward. All you're going to do is take this hose off right here. You're going to unplug this, and then this will just pop right out with these two 8mm bolts. So I'll show you what it looks like when this is all out, and we'll get going. All right, so once you get the two brackets attached, which is going to consist of this air dam right here. So this is going to take place of this breather right here, as you can see. So you're going to use the original hardware from those two screws right there. This bracket attaches to this bracket. So as far as the pictures go, you can see that in the instructions. You're also going to put the adapter for the filter itself on as well, which is going to be held on with those two screws. And then of course it does give you a heat shield as well, so you put that in there. And then of course the rubber feet, which go down there. So those rubber feet I'm talking about are going to take place of those right there. So now that we have that all attached, it's pretty much going to be plugging and playing at this point. So we do have some hardware down here. So let's go ahead and put the rest of this together. It shouldn't be too much longer now. All right guys, so everything like that after I showed you is pretty much plug and play. It's just a matter of putting some hose clamps on a few things and lining things up. So this hose, the only thing I had to do was cut this hose a little bit here. I took some more off, and this will probably take about 2 inches off the hose. Even it's still a little long right there, but maybe I'll go back later and do that. This is the factory I was going to try to use, but it just wasn't long enough. So yeah, besides all that, this kind of goes, this lines up real nice. It's a little tight for my liking, but you know, if anything happens, then we'll go to a rubber hose. But looking at it right now, everything looks to have gone on pretty well, especially for the price point. I think it's pretty good quality setup, but time will tell. But I've definitely used a lot sketchier systems in the past, so I think this will look pretty good. It'll sound good. It'll do everything I want it to do. Let's go ahead and start it up. I'll give you a quick little sound demonstration of what it sounds like. These 3.5 engines in these Fords, they sound crazy with intakes, so be prepared for noise if that's what you want. So give you a quick little rev here. So as you guys can see, it's definitely quite a bit louder. But if you're putting an intake on your car, that's exactly what you want. So guys, I hope you enjoyed just a quick demonstration of installing this. Like I said, it wasn't a step-by-step, but it was kind of just a quick tutorial on showing you what it sounds like and all that good stuff. It's probably going to be around 5 minutes long, one way or another. So, as usual, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll talk to y'all later.